Welcome to the Friday Happy Hour with Victory Strategist, award-winning author and your happy hour host, Annmarie Kelly. Each week, Annmarie chats with women who have reinvented, started over or wrote fabulous next chapters. They share how they overcame their midlife challenges and how you can too. So kick back with some good happy hour something to drink and enjoy today's show.
Listening to the Friday Happy Hour with me, Annmarie Kelly. I'm that recovering good girl and your victorious woman power partner. This is the place where us victory chicks and you men who care about us meet on Fridays to chat about the week and find ways to get inspired and empowered and make our lives better. Thanks for joining me for Happy Hour today, and I'm glad you're here. And we're kicking off the holiday weekend, the official start of summer. So I hope you're having something fun to drink. Listen, Christi Cavallo is at Happy Hour today, and if you've ever tuned in when she's here, you know she gives Happy Hour listeners mini readings. And if you want one today, and it's for you victory chicks and you guys, you can call in at 610-701-9243. So Christi will be here in a couple minutes, and remember, we have two lines here, so if you can't get in right away, keep trying. And you know what? Your phone service might have offer something called Busy Redial. I have Verizon at home, and on Verizon it's *66, and I posted a link that explains how to do that on today's radio wrap-up at victoriouswoman.com. And the wrap-up is already up, or it should be. I posted it early for you. So you go to victoriouswoman.com, go to the Victory blog, and it's there. Well, you heard me talking about the annual Victorious Woman celebration, the Girlfriend Gala, for a couple months, and this past Wednesday it happened. And I want to tell you, it was wonderful. My guest speaker was Pat Shiraki. Now, you know her from Channel 3, and she left Channel 3 in the fall. And she was so good, so poised, so natural, so real, so down to earth. In fact, my cousin Marianne sat at the same table with her, and she loved her. Pat talked to the girlfriends about her girlfriends and described how each one impacted her life in a different way. And, you know, we all resonated with what she said. Because isn't it true, your girlfriends have a huge impact on your life? I mean, think about it. From the time you're little, you think about the feelings that you share with them. And, you know, it's different at every age. You talked about some things with your grade school friends, other things with your high school and college friends. And life changes. So your conversation with your friends at your first real job and, you know, like when you're dating, you're thinking about getting married or engaged, the ones who were in your wedding, the ones you met through your kids, and those relationships are all different. I remember being in 7th and 8th grade and walking to school with my friend Carol, and we talked about boys we liked and getting our periods for the first time and stuff that our parents made us do that we didn't want to do. You know, young teenage stuff. So, okay, so talking about boys stuff, that happens at every age, you know, except now they're men. And yes, you guys, we still talk about you. So be nice and sweet so we only have good things to say about you. Anyway, Carol moved from Havertown to Devon and then to Georgia. And we still talk about once a year. And you know how it is with your girlfriends. When we talk, the first thing we do is catch up on the details of our lives. And then when we talk, it's like we saw each other yesterday. My high school alums were at the gala, and, you know, we weren't friends in high school, but we developed an interesting relationship over the years because, you know, we were together during those awkward teenage years. How many of your friends today know you as the person you were then and as the woman you are today? It's a very special relationship. I think part of what makes the Girlfriend Gala so special for all the women who were at the gala is that we have history together. Doesn't mean that we knew each other, but because some of it, you know, we bring our girlfriends and that's personal, but some of it's gender-based. That is, we've shared a piece of time in history together, feminist history. And it's different than what other women in other times of history shared. And that's a bond we all have, even if we don't know each other personally. Well, anyway, that's what so many of us were thinking about when Pat Shiraki talked about her 5 girlfriends and how she celebrates life with all of them. And you'll appreciate this. When I talked to her yesterday and we talked about the gala, Pat told me she loved my shoes, my red patent leather shoes with the great toe cleavage. And you girls know what we call them. I can't say it on the air, but they're those kind of shoes. And then I complimented her on her shoes. She had on leopard heels, snazzy and at the same time sophisticated. And I took one look at those and I thought, I want a pair of them. Well, that was Wednesday. And then yesterday, Pat Shiraki received a huge honor. It was the first of its kind. It was the Cardinal Foley Award for Excellence in Communications. And I posted a link to that on today's radio wrap-up at victoriouswoman.com. So congratulations, Pat, and thanks for your part in the 2016 Girlfriend Gala. Now, our other speaker was Teresa Hummel-Crowninger, and she did the comedy. Now, I can't repeat most of her jokes on the air. They weren't dirty. They're just a little bit blue. And I don't want to give away her stuff, but I'll give you this one. She talks about how her spouse gave her a cubic zirconia. And she says, well, you know what that is. It's a fake diamond. So I gave him fake sex. Teresa also talked about going to Catholic school and how the big sin was chewing gum. Remember how the nuns used to get so freaked out when you were chewing gum and they would make you take it out? And the nice ones would let you, well, us good girls didn't chew gum in school, but some of you did. And the nice ones would let you just throw it out. But the other nuns would make you put it in your nose and wear it all day. They were nuts, weren't they? Listen, if you ever hear Teresa Hummel-Crowninger is going to be at a comedy club or an event, and she does a lot of Catholic events too, go. She's a very special person and just too funny. So thanks, Teresa, for making us laugh. And Major Johnson from Home of the Sparrow also talked to the girlfriends about the program that the Girlfriend Gala is donating to. And it's the Shared Housing and Pre-Senior Bridge Program for women over 50. I posted a link to that on the radio wrap-up, too. So if you know somebody over 50 who might be in that situation where they could benefit from shared housing or that bridge program, then give them a call. Listen, Christi's here, and we also have callers, so I'll wrap up with a thanks to Vincent James, who gave us great music. Vincent was one of 3 men at the gala. Vincent offered to play, and his spouse Joanne was there, and he was great. And Teresa Hummel-Crowninger's spouse Rick was there, and of course my sweetie Joseph. So you'll meet Joanne and Vincent sometime later this summer at Happy Hour, because they have a whole thing about the healing power of music. And by the way, Penn Oaks did a wonderful job. I heard so many compliments about the food. And did you know they're listed as one of the top wedding venues at thenot.com? Well, they did a beautiful job. And 2 more thank yous before we go to break. The Prosperity Sisters, who own Full Spirited Flavors, supplied their liqueur cakes for dessert. And the Master's Baker made us the most beautiful and delicious almond-flavored cake. And you know, they're right here in town now. They opened up on Gay Street, sort of across from St. Agnes' Church. I posted links to both Full Spirited Flavors and the Master Bakers on today's radio wrap-up at victoriouswoman.com. Okay, listen, we're going to go to break, and when we come back, Christi Cavallo will be here doing readings for you. You're listening to the Friday Happy Hour. When you wished you had more time for yourself, and now you have it, but you notice you're keeping busy with stuff, but that stuff isn't making you feel happy or filled up? And when you think about what would make you happy and filled up, you get stuck or feel overwhelmed. And then you go back to what's more familiar, more comfortable, even if it's not making you happy. Wouldn't you love to find a way to start making sense of that deep discontent you're feeling? Well, you're not alone. I'm Annmarie Kelly, author, victory strategist, and the radio show host of the Friday Happy Hour. And I know there's a place for you, one that other women have found to be both inspirational and empowering. And it's the Victorious Woman Project. Go there now and get on my mailing list, where you'll be the first to know about my upcoming online workshops, teleseminars, and more. And while you're there, take a couple minutes to look over my blog. You can download some of the free stuff I have for you and let it get your creative juices going. I'm looking forward to meeting you at the Victorious Woman Project. And that's at www.victoriouswoman.com. Friday Happy Hour, working with Christi Cavallo. Christi, how are you doing?
Oh, like a vending machine.
Christi? Well, we think we lost her, but we'll get her back. So anyway, so we were talking about, there's something I want to talk to her about that on the that she posted on her website, and it was about pictures that have orbs. Have you ever seen that when you've taken a picture about an orb? It's like a funky little like a little halo or something, like on the paper, in the picture. And sometimes it's like a tiny little thing, and sometimes it's big, and it sort of ruins the picture. Well, she posted something about that on her website, and this past week, and I wanted to ask her about that. Last fall, I took some pictures out of Brandywine Battlefield, and there were orbs. There were several orbs in each picture, and the battlefield it's the place where you can walk. So the battlefield was where I sometimes go to walk, but I really saw several orbs in a lot of different places, and then they just kind of freaked me out. So I think we have Christi back. Christi, how are you? Christi, I'm just talking about.
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We got a little bit disconnected. Mercury's retrograde, and it's not over yet. So we've been having lots of that stuff.
I was trying to get back on it. Just kept getting a busy signal. I was like,
and Fred was trying to call you. So I was talking about orbs, but I think we have people who want readings. Fred, right? Okay. So who do we have first? I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, hello, Annmarie. This is Maria.
Maria, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for coming to the Girlfriend Gala the other night.
Oh, thank you. It was a wonderful time.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent.
Christi, this is my friend Maria. We used to work. I was just talking about the Brandywine Battlefield. Maria and I used to walk at the Brandywine Battlefield for a couple of years. We used to walk Maria, wasn't it like at 7:30 in the morning we used to walk?
Yes. Something crazy like that.
Did you guys see anything
and every
anything?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, we still do it on Thanksgiving. We get up early, and we go for a walk, and then we go to Starbucks, and by then we get home, and the guys are up.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
And, you know what, Christi, I have seen orbs on pictures I've taken at Brandywine Battlefield. But we can talk about that later, but Maria's looking for a reading, so go ahead.
Okay, Maria, may I have your date of birth?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
May I have your date of birth?
Oh, certainly. It's February 8th, 1963.
Okay. One of the wonderful things about this year for you is that it really is offering you an opportunity to really step out and own a lot of things that you haven't been able to put into motion, because there are no obstacles around you right now, except maybe your own inner voice, But I feel that all the transition and change that you've gone through over the last year has really been the catalyst for you to step in and say, okay, I'm going to take something that I've always wanted to do and truly believe in myself and put it out there. No matter how different it may appear to other people, I'm hearing it's time for you to do it for yourself. Does that resonate for you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so it's like owning your power, and it's funny because the thing that Annmarie was talking about is the male and female power kind of energy, and this is like your male energy, but the wonderful thing is you're balancing it with the feminine part of yourself, and that's the key to open every door that you want. And if you believe in yourself, you can do this. You have a good sense of rhythm and timing. Your intuition is always spot on the money. I kind of feel the only thing that kind of throws you is that you don't sometimes trust it.
Okay.
So I'm hearing go for it. The doors are open for you. And the interesting thing is that there are no obstacles for you except your doubt.
Okay.
So that's what I'm getting right now.
You know what, Christi? I walked with Maria, as I said, for years, and I know that's true about you, Maria.
That is true.
So it's a matter of trusting yourself. That's good. I'm glad that you told her, because she never listens to me.
Well, because you're too close to her. But this is a good time period. Go forward. There's nothing here to block you.
Thank you.
It's a good year for you.
That's great, Maria. Let's have dinner sometime soon.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And Herb, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
Hi, thanks for calling. Christi, this is Herb.
Herb. Hi, Herb.
Yes.
And may I have your date of birth?
12/17/35.
Ah, fellow Sag. Very interesting. You have trouble with your leg?
No, I don't have trouble with the legs at all.
Okay, who's around you who's having trouble with their leg? Because I'm feeling something about your leg. Okay, wait. Let me go different from this. You know how sometimes when you're kind of dragging your feet?
Mm-hmm.
You know that saying, dragging your feet? Well, I'm hearing that this is a year that you need to just move forward and not drag your feet, because I get a sense that there are so many things that people are reaching out to you for, and you give them such a sense of peace when you allow yourself to do that. You have a very strong psychic energy that you can get things from, almost like from the other side, like I am as a medium, and I feel that when you trust that, it's usually the right thing to share with people.
Okay.
So I feel like this is a year for you, and that's why I said there's something with your leg, because they're showing me you're kind of dragging your leg. Have you been thinking about doing something or not giving what you really feel you want to say?
Say that again?
Have you been kind of feeling like you're holding back on what you truly want to say sometimes?
Oh, yes. This is
okay. So
that's one of the things that's going on right now. And I just wondered if anybody from the other side is.
Well, I just said to you, you're like, it's like I'm a medium, and you're getting information from the other side, and they're showing you it's okay to go forward. That's why it was funny how they showed me, like when somebody has something wrong with their leg and they're dragging their feet, and that's the way they gave it to me. And it feels like a female is sharing this with me, and I'm hearing just go for it. Stop hesitating.
Oh, okay.
You know what you need to do.
All right.
And they come to you. Haven't you dreamt too?
Pardon me?
Haven't you dreamt as well about certain people?
Oh, yes. I had a big dream about 10 days ago.
Yeah. Well, that's their way of showing you that they're around you and they're coming through. You know, I have always been told that the waking world is the illusion, but the dream world is the reality.
Oh, I've written
And the
about
reason
that.
why... Yeah, and I really feel that that's what Spirit is telling you. So they're saying stop dragging your feet and get on with it.
Well, this morning I had out on my porch, I had a blossom from one of the trees off of that looked like for a minute after I made a decision on something that it was sitting there in the air, and then it just slowly fell to the ground.
There you go. Blessings from above. Confirmation.
Okay.
It's always there. It's always there. And you have the gift and the ability to connect to things. I really feel the thing that you're working on is really, again, it's funny, another word of trust is coming up again. So I like where you are in your life. Your life is really full, and I feel like you still have a full life in front of you because you're opening up to so many different things now. It's time for that sense of renewal for you. It's like, what do you want to do? What is it that you want to achieve? It's here.
That's very true.
So the guidance you're getting from the other side is right on the money for you.
Okay, that's very true.
Okay?
All righty.
Yeah, that's great, Herb. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Herb.
And Kathy, are you here?
I am. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, and I'm here with my daughter, too.
Oh, Kathy, I know who this is.
Hello?
Oh, that's great.
Yes, you do.
Christy, this is Kathy.
Hello?
Wait, are we might have... Kathy, can you hear Christy?
I can hear you. I can hear you, Annmarie.
And Christy,
Hello?
Christy, are you here? And I think that we're having trouble with Christy's phone today. It's Mercury retrograde. I have to get my cousin Jonette on sometime to talk about Mercury retrograde so that you can understand that the communication of things gets so crazy when that happens. And, and there's not a lot that you can do about it. It's just you have to kind of go with what's going on. So we're waiting for Christy to come back on the air, and she'll be there talking to Kathy. Everybody hang in there, and you're listening to the Friday Happy Hour. Hi, this is Annmarie Kelly, author, victory strategist, and the radio show host of the Friday Happy Hour. I trust you're enjoying my conversation with this fabulous, victorious woman. If you're getting inspired with ideas and feeling empowered, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's more for you. Tips, downloads, resources at the Victorious Woman Project. Go to victoriouswoman.com and look around and get on my mailing list so you can be the first to know about the newest good things I have for you. That's www.victoriouswoman.com. welcome back to the Friday Happy Hour. I think we have our problems squared away. We have two lines, and Kathy, we can't seem to find you, so call back in a couple of minutes. And I think right now we have Jody on the line. Jody?
Who do we have?
Jody, you know Christi, so Christi and Jody, chat.
Hi, Jody. Can I have your date of birth?
7/3/49.
Okay. The first thing that I heard right from the start is that you got to step back and stop worrying. Holy moly. You know that old saying, if you let go, it comes back to you? That's the thing. And I really feel it's important that you do that. What you want is happening, but it's almost like you have to let go of the want and let it fall into place. And it is falling into place. So, So I really feel that if you let go of all of this worry and this pushing and inside yourself, everything comes into alignment for you. I feel like July, everything just opens up. Okay?
Hopefully that will
and those obstacles, and those obstacles will change.
Okay.
Okay? So do you have a particular question that you keep asking yourself? Spirit is saying, when you lay down at night, ask it, but let it go, and then the confirmation will come over the next few days for you.
All right.
Okay? Everything else is good. I'm not seeing anything bad that I want to say worry about here.
And do you see anything around my son that's bad? That's my concern.
No, he's being protected.
Okay.
Archangel Michael is surrounding him.
Thank you.
Okay, that call you put out was answered.
Great.
That's great, Jody. Thanks.
Thanks so much.
Okay.
Marie is doing a great job. Thank you.
Thanks, Jody. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
And we have Cindy on the line. Cindy?
Yes.
Okay, hi.
Hi,
Go ahead, Christi.
Hi, Cindy. May I have your date of birth?
12/21/62.
Okay. I keep getting, like you're kind of letting go of certain things, but are you thinking about moving or fixing up?
Yes.
Okay. I'm hearing that's good. I do feel that's going to come for you. And I feel part of this year is also about learning. I don't know if you're thinking about doing some new work or going back to school. Learning is all around you. Are you thinking on that as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So the thing for you is now that everything is coming back out of retrograde, that the door is opening for you. You're a really good judge of people. You have a good sense of rhythm and timing, and it's allowing yourself to be that leader that you're meant to be and not doubt it, that everything comes that you want. It's a good year for you.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, and it's relationships. I feel like relationships are changing for you as well. Are you feeling that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so good energies. There's not anything that I want to say is bad. I kind of feel the thing that kind of you come across and have hit a wall at times is that you're doubting yourself, and when Spirit brings you the guidance and the message, you get it so clear.
Okay.
It's like it hits you right between the eyes kind of thing.
Yep.
And I want to say go with it.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you.
Oh, all right. You're welcome. Bye, Cindy.
Bye.
And we have Danielle Danielle, is that you on the line?
Yes, it is.
Hi. And go ahead, Christi.
And who am I speaking with?
Danielle, and my date of birth is 08/17/1967.
Okay, let's see what's going on for you. Did your mom pass over?
Yes.
Okay, do you feel her around you? Because she's around you a lot.
Sometimes I do, yes.
Yeah, and it's very interesting because I feel like part of her guidance part of her energy comes in guidance to you. And, sometimes what will happen is maybe you'll hear a song or see something that kind of reminds you of her, and it's her way of letting you know that she's with you and that the doubts or the troubles that you may feel sometimes inside are not real, and you have to worry about them. In other words, what I'm being shown is that you're being brought to kind of step back, go inside of yourself, listen to that higher voice, and then move forward. This is a year where you're not supposed to really push. It's almost like using your mind and heart in prayer to kind of draw to you what you need, Danielle, and it's by being outside, by nature, by water, anything like that right now is not a luxury but a necessity, so that it brings you into the place where you need to be to connect to your inner voice. That resonate for you?
Yes. Now, how is my new academic year going to go, and what about my personal life and my finances?
Well, the academic year is what I'm telling you. This is a year where you're fine-tuning your talents and your abilities. So the fact is when you slow down, you're able to get your ducks in a row and achieve what you need to achieve so that by the time 2017 comes in, you can breathe it into manifestation. Your energy level's a little low right now, and there's a reason for that. Because if you're activating 20 different things, you miss the most rewarding things that come to you. You see? So that's why your guides kind of slow you down so that you can accomplish what you need to in a timely fashion without making yourself stressed.
Right.
Good energy for you. So just trust it. Don't push.
Financially?
Yeah, it's all there. See, here's the thing. Money flows to you when you let go of the need of it and you let go of the worry.
Okay. And my
so I feel like you have good energies there.
And my personal life, anything?
I feel that relationships are changing for you, and the reason why they're changing is because you're changing. You're making a decision what you want to have in your life and what you don't want to carry anymore. So relationships open up for you in a much more healthier way than ever before.
Okay.
But there's stuff that's being pulled away. We're in a global year of 9, so a lot of things are changing, right? And you're feeling that effect of it. And whatever is attempting to leave your life, allow it to do so.
Good. Very,
that's
very
great, Danielle.
good.
Danielle, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danielle.
Bye-bye.
And we have Kathy back on the line. Kathy, are you here?
I am Annmarie with my daughter as well, Rachel.
That's great. So who wants to go first, Kathy or Rachel?
Sure, Kathy will go first and then Rachel.
Okay.
Okay, Kathy. Can I have your date of birth?
It's January 24th, 1957.
5/7?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Are you thinking about doing some new work?
Some new work?
New work, or enhancing your skills for new work?
Not really. I mean, I'm really kind of involved, but the work that I'm doing has been new to me in the last year or so I would say that.
Okay, well, I'm going to say that you're going to go further than what you're doing, okay? And one of the things about this year is that you have the ability to take yourself into a place that you didn't believe you can go. So I see this new surge of energy for you.
That's exciting.
And I'm hearing... Say that again?
I said that's very exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, and it's here now. It's here now. So I see movement around you. I feel like there's a change that's coming, and it's important.
Thank you.
You've been asking for it, they're telling me. Spirit has said you've been asking.
I have for a very long time, and timing is everything, and I think it's now.
It is now. That's what I'm saying. This is a year of movement forward in every area of your life. Moving forward and clearing out the dead wood, so to speak. Moving forward and like whether you fix up your house or you move from where you are, developing that unfulfilled part of yourself that's ready, it's here.
That's fantastic.
You don't give yourself as much credit as you should.
Oh, you're the best. That's so true.
Yeah,
okay.
You really need to own that power. It's time.
I'm taking Annmarie with me, just so you know.
That's good. I don't know where you're going, but that's a good thing. I'm there with you, Kathy.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good time period. You know what? The interesting thing is that it's becoming a matriarchal society again, so that women are gaining their powers back in a balanced way. The reason why it fell is we went out of balance.
Yes. Oh, my God, I think that's so true.
So all that patriarchal imbalance is now dissipating, and we're coming into the matriarchal balance with the patriarchal.
Oh, this is so exciting. Really great.
You know,
it's exciting.
Christi has a whole blog post about us coming into our power. So it's at Reflections of an Angel's, am I saying it right, an Angel's Eye?
Oh, I'm totally going to go to that.
www.reflectionsfromanangelseye.webelieve.com.
Yeah. So let's.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You want to talk
Kathy.
to Rachel now?
Yep, let's talk to Rachel.
Thank you, Kathy.
Okay.
Hi, Rachel. May I have your date of birth?
Sure. It's the 28th of November, 1988.
Okay. Are you in college?
No.
Okay. Why? I'm getting a sense of foundation building for you. You know, almost like, you know, where you kind of take that one step forward and 7 back. So you're getting to look at what you're doing and make any changes and corrections to go forward. And I feel like this is a year of structure and organization, a phenomenal time period to take advantage of the ability to kind of set your goals and single-mindedly achieve them. So I feel that this is a prime time for you, and you're going to surprise everybody in some of the changes that you make. What are you, 28? How old are you, 28?
Yeah, 27.
27, okay. So you're in your 28th year. So I feel like, wow, this is really interesting. So if you want to set up an exercise regime or say this is where I want to go, this is your time period. It's not a period about relationships on a whole level, but more of a relationship to self. So I like it. You're married?
Yes.
Okay.
Just married this year.
Yep. Yeah, very nice. You're coming into your part of your life that you're meant to have, you know, bringing in your family and building the directions that you want. I want to say just take one step in front of the other. Everything that you need is being given to you, Spirit is telling me, because you know it.
Yeah.
You know, and you get this innate sense of, okay, I'm going to get this, and then it happens. Love it.
Very true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very, very intuitive. Go for it. It's great.
And Rachel, I saw your wedding pictures on Facebook, and you were a beautiful bride.
Oh, thank you so much, Annmarie.
She married her soulmate, which is very rare. You know that, right?
Oh, she totally
And you also
did.
have You have the vibration of someone who's a teacher in the sciences. What do you do for work?
I work in supply chain.
In what?
Supply chain.
Supply chain?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got to tell you, you're going to go through transformation because you have the energy of a healer, you know. And I feel like as you get older, you're going to see a path.
I'm between jobs, so.
Okay. Well, whether you wanted to learn Reiki or go into teaching and healing, I feel like your doors are opening. You're just at that doorway. Have fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thanks for calling, Rachel and Kathy. I appreciate it. Kathy, I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye, girls.
So you have a good weekend.
Bye. Thank you.
So, Christi, we were talking earlier about Brandywine Battlefield, and it's one of the big battles of the Revolutionary War, and it happened on September 11th, 17th, something, whatever it is, and but they've turned a portion of that into a walking path, and it's about a mile around, and it's very peaceful. Do you guys see
spirit? Do you see energies when you're walking?
I don't see energies when I'm walking, but last fall I took some pictures. I was walking, and it was just about sunset, and I saw a beautiful, the sunset was beautiful, and the whole area was beautiful, and so I took several pictures, and when I looked at them, And one was, there were orbs all over the place. So could you explain to the listeners what orbs are?
Orbs are energies from the other side. You know, they can be angelic, they can be people, and when you see them, it's either family members, you know, or your guides that are there that watch over, and they reach out to you. Diana Cooper, who I love, DianaCooper.com, she talks all about orbs.
And I know that's how I was looking I was looking on your website, and I saw something about the orbs, and I thought, I started seeing them maybe about 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. When I would take a picture, and I thought, the first time I saw it, I was like, I wonder what that is. And then, you know, like I sort of let it roam around in my head for a little bit, and I realized that it was probably an angel or a spirit of some kind.
Yes.
But when I saw them Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When I saw them when the battlefield ones, they were strong. I mean, that was a couple hundred years ago. They were strong, and they were big.
Well, remember, energy doesn't transpire. It's there. You know what I mean? And it's always all around us, but with the naked eye, and you know, when someone is not kind of open and aware of it, you don't always see it. You know, it's like dimensions, you know. There is parallel dimensions going on around us all the time. And I really feel that now with us shifting into the fifth dimension and beyond and more in tune to the higher realms, that people are seeing it and feeling it, and that's the transformation that's happening on this planet, really. It's like the battle, you know.
and you know what, Christy, we need to go to a break, so I'm getting the high sign from Fred, so we're going to go away for everybody sit tight, and we have another caller waiting, and so we'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to the Friday Happy Hour. Are you one of those women who lived the first part of your life as a really good girl? That is, you did all the right things and followed all the so-called rules for women? I was like that too. But have you noticed that once you passed 40, you have less patience for those rules? Maybe you even think that the rules really don't make sense for you anymore. Maybe they never did and you just didn't realize it. Do you want to go where other recovering good girls meet to inspire each other and support their new empowered selves? Then join me, Annmarie Kelly, and some very fabulous Victorious Women. We're on Facebook at the Victorious Woman Project. So go to facebook.com/Victorious Woman Project. I'll talk to you there. Welcome back to the Friday Happy Hour. We're here with psychic Christi Cavallo. Christi, you've been doing a great job today.
You know, I wanted to add something about the orbs. You know how you were talking about that? Mm-hmm. Do you know that orbs only appear in pictures when the photographer has a certain consciousness? Remember how I was saying about fifth dimension? Oh, yeah. Well, the fact that you have pictures like that is showing you that you do have the consciousness. It's not that you're psychic. It has nothing to do with that. But that you're already in a fifth dimensional space, and when your energy or your aura is expanded by love. So the key is that you have a consciousness that's developed by love.
That's very interesting. Thank you.
And that's very interesting, especially in the work that you're doing, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's really neat. Well, listen, we have somebody else on the line, and it's Joanna. Hi, Joanna.
Hi, Joanna. May I have your date of birth?
July 31st. Do you need the year?
Yes.
1975.
Wow, people are working your last nerve sometimes, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know how your patience is being tested really bad?
Yes.
I'm laughing because the people around you really need to pay attention to that, because here's the thing. I feel like you're going to just speak your mind, and some of them are not going to receive it very well, but that's their issue to grow from. Does that make sense for you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and the thing about this year in itself for you is that this is a kind of a saying that I'm hearing is be careful what you ask for, because you're going to have it happen. So this year for you in every aspect is about relationships, not only to other people but to yourself. It's like, what do I want? Where do I want to be? What do I want to achieve in my life? It's not about anyone else but you. And the interesting thing is that when you finally get that message, doors change and a transformation it's actually has begun, they're telling me. So this transformation has begun and will continue as you go forward into the year. Very, very powerful time period for you. I want to say you have to trust your inner voice more, because sometimes you get information and then you don't do it and it happens and you want to kick yourself. So the key is trust it. You're getting good guidance.
Okay. So you think it's a time to take a risk?
Uh-huh.
Does that make sense for you?
I don't feel like, see, here's the thing. By saying a risk, you're creating doubt.
Okay.
So when everything opens up, it's almost like this. It's like me doing certain work and then deciding, okay, I have to step out and be who I am, and then step and create my business to flow. Having a child and everything. But I had to listen to that. And when I listened to it, doors continued to open. When I doubted it and brought fear in, then I hit blocks and obstacles.
Okay.
So sit down and say, what is it that I want to do? And then begin to implement it. You could do it at steps. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like you have to make a complete break, but I don't feel that it would be a wrong thing. Again, I can give you guidance. You have to go with what you're feeling.
Okay. Thanks.
And this is something that keeps coming up for you, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know,
so
Christi,
it's like you got to live your truth.
Yeah, Christi, I sometimes I think about that. I think that one of our biggest sabotages, and Joanne, this is like, I think sometimes what happens, one of our biggest sabotages is that it's like flicking on the light and saying, is it on? Is it on? And and you're not even trusting that it's on. So you...
I think also, just being a grown-up, when you have responsibilities like kids and a mortgage, it's hard to, trust that just in case it doesn't work, because it's not just you. It's other people that...
Okay, but see, here's the thing. You could still move on. Do you know what I mean? You're not stuck. So what I would say to you is ask your angels. They're saying, call upon us. Archangel Raphael, give me the guidance. And it's so funny because...
Do you know that's the one I always talk to? I always talk to Raphael.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. So I pulled up the card today for at the end of the thing, but I'm going to read it now for you because from Diana Cooper, it's about abundance. It's time for your life to flow with prosperity, love, and success. You draw from the limitless universal pool according to your belief in how much you deserve. Angel wisdom is reminding you now to believe in yourself and trust that you deserve more. Then you will attract abundance and the true riches of life. To feel surrounded by love, open your heart to others. Choose to do what fulfills you most, and the angels will bring you joy, satisfaction, and success. And enhance your prosperity by receiving graciously, giving out willingly, and saying thank you for everything. Enjoy all you have, and more will come. So what is an affirmation? I deserve love, prosperity, and success. That's your key. I deserve love, prosperity, and success.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. And Christi, I think we have time for one more. Sue, are you there?
Okay.
Sue? Hello, Sue?
Yes, hi.
Hi, this is Christi.
Hi, Sue.
Hi.
Hi. May I have your date of birth, Sue?
June 29th.
Okay. It's so funny. You should tote your whole energy and not worry about what other people think. You know how sometimes people are afraid to say how old they are? I'm hearing just be who you are. It doesn't matter because your vibration is much younger than you give yourself credit for. That makes sense for you?
Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is one of the most powerful years you can be in your life. Every door is open for you, especially in regards to business and finances. So you need to have an attitude of, I can do this. And it's funny that this card that I just read is also relating to you. It's a card for probably everybody that called in today, is that this is a time period where you're letting go of certain people, certain ways you've done things because you've outgrown them and you don't need them anymore. So I'm hearing open the door, and the doors will open for you even more than before. Very powerful. And I feel like there are certain people around you that drain you. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. So Spirit is saying, what are you holding on to?
What are you asking me? What am I?
The thing that I really like about your energy is that you give a lot of guidance to other people, but look in the mirror and give it to yourself, because your truth is what's leading the way for you to go forward in your life. So I have to say, you're at the top here. Go for it. There's no obstacle except, what you're holding on to. Not to be outwardly, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what your message is. Go forward. This is a time period that's very good for you. I don't see anything that I want to say is a physical obstacle, but more of an emotional, and the time is to let it go.
Okay.
Very powerful for you. Do you do your own business?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, wow. Have you thought about changing it a little bit to expand it?
Not at the present time, but it's something I would be open to.
Okay, when I'm saying change it a little bit, is I get more of your thought process, okay? Because this is I can't even impress enough what a stellar year for you it is in regards to business and finances. So exuding self-confidence and authority is imperative. Your status and power potential is at the top. So you want to have an attitude that you want the best, so you're going to pay for the best. That's what Spirit's telling me.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting. Very, very fortuitous time period here. Everything you want is definitely being given to you. And when you let go of those other things, transformation is happening. I see you embraced in so much violet light, which is just, it makes me want to cry. That's how connected you are to Source, and that you have so much guidance. They're saying, believe it. Okay?
I need to believe in myself.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know what, Sue? There's so many of us who are like that, that's like our key. So, and thank you so much for calling today, Sue.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And we have Chris on the line. Chris, are you there?
What?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
And it's Chris and Christi. So, Chris, meet Christi.
Hi, Christi.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
May I have your date of birth?
It's 7/19/73.
7 what?
7/19/73.
Okay. The guidance that I'm getting is someone who is a joy bringer, and that helps put people at ease, and that you have a really good sense of humor, and almost a very dry sense of humor. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it. And you know what? You'd make a wonderful psychologist.
Really?
Everybody comes to you for guidance. Oh yeah, yeah. You have an ability to see things on a different level. And you're very intuitive. It's interesting because you kind of have a clairvoyant energy about you, and you can see things for what they are. And sometimes you say that, and people are just like, they either are intimidated by it or they embrace it. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So this year for you is, again, a year that has a lot of opportunity and growth for you, and it's about you carry an energy that says that you're meant to be a pioneer in this lifetime, anything unusual and different, right? But it's about using almost like that male part of you in harmony with the feminine aspect. And it's funny, we were talking about that, right? But that's your balance. It's about balance for you. And I really feel that if you would let yourself trust that balance even more than ever before, you see changes that happen all around you. And, yeah, there are things being pulled away, too. I feel like, you have a lot of things that were from the past, but they don't serve this new energy that you're surging into. And it's funny because it almost feels like it's a weight on you,
Right.
So when you let go of that, the weight comes off.
Okay.
So I feel like, this is a good energy here for you. You're ready. I almost want to say believe in who you are. Archangel Michael, I keep seeing his and the violet energy, and I hear Archangel Michael, give me the strength, courage, and protection to know the truth, to remove the veils so that I can move forward and be where I'm supposed to be.
Christi, Christi, that was great. And Sue, thank you very much for calling. And it's time for us to go. So, Christi, you did an amazing job, and thanks so much for coming to Happy Hour with us. And
thank you for having me. It's a pleasure as always.
And for those of you who want to get a private reading with Christi, go to victoriouswoman.com and you can get it. And her link is there. And say your website again. Christi, are you www.reflectionsfromanangelseye.weebly.com. And so that whole link is at victoriouswoman.com. If you go there, you can just click on that link, and it'll take you right to that page. You make a payment, and then Christi contacts you to make an appointment. So thank you, Christi.
Awesome.
And for all you Victory Chicks and you guys, thanks so much for bringing me into your home or office or phone or car. I'm so glad you did. I wish you a wonderful holiday weekend. And please say a silent thank you to the people who died while in the service of our country for us. Have a great time, and I'll talk to you next Friday at the Friday Happy Hour with Annmarie Kelly.
Thanks for listening to this Friday Happy Hour. Make sure you subscribe, rate and review today's show. And join us again next week for the Friday Happy Hour with Annmarie Kelly.